month of June brings us to the heights of the summer movie season and some of the most anticipated movies of the year. But which ones are my absolutely positively must-see movies of the month? Let's take a look at my top 10 June movies, ranked by excitement. Hey everybody, Dragon Movie Guy here. We've got dinosaurs, basketball players, and even astronauts in my June top 10 list. But which one's going to come in at number 1? Let's take a look at each and every one on my list in this month's top 10. In at number 10 is Father of the Bride, a Cuban-American adaptation of the 1949 film about a wealthy, overprotective dad coming to terms with his daughter getting married.
I'm engaged!
Wow. You proposed?
Yes.
You proposed to him?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that? Does anyone do that?
Andy Garcia stars as Billy, the fairly traditional dad who loves his daughter, but doesn't exactly love her ideas for her wedding. Adria Arjona stars as Sophia, the titular bride who's both excited and a bit nervous to start her married life the right way, but not as nervous as her pops.
2 lawyers out of college, working for a nonprofit.
Billy!
I'm the father of the bride, and I will be paying for the wedding, and I'm going to be walking my daughter down the aisle.
Rock of Ages and Terminator Dark Ages star Diego Boneta plays the future son-in-law Adan Castillo, who's from an even wealthier family than Sophia. Needless to say, Billy has a hard time adjusting to that, too.
Oh my God, how rich is this guy?
Have some champagne and come aboard! What is he, a Bond villain?
Father of the Bride hits HBO Max June 16th. In at number 9 is Hustle, Adam Sandler's latest film about a down-and-out basketball scout who may have just discovered the next big NBA prospect.
Best chance to win in here is with you out there.
What the hell am I still chasing this for? Been in this league for 30 years and it's like I'm nothing.
Real-life Utah Jazz forward Juancho Hernan Gomez plays Spanish basketball prospect Bo Cruz, the next big discovery for aging scout Stanley Sugarman, played by Adam Sandler. We see the skills, but the why of Bo Cruz leaving home for the big lights of the big city remains in doubt.
I gotta work. My mom and my daughter, they mean everything to me.
Salary's $900,000.
He will call in sick.
The talent might be there, but the real question is whether or not Bo Cruz has the drive to make a career in the NBA truly happen. Like you might expect from any good sports film, it looks like we get a training montage.
Let's get to work. The draft is in 6 weeks. If we're gonna do this, we gotta do it ourselves. No doubt about it, that kid's got it.
Hustle streams on Netflix June 8th. In at number 8 is Jennifer Lopez Halftime, a documentary taking a behind-the-scenes look at J-Lo's preparation for the Super Bowl halftime show.
It's not just about if you're getting off with the step. It's about if we're getting off with the step. This camera got me, but I'm also saying that the camera got me.
The documentary crew follows Jennifer Lopez and her team's rehearsals for the big game. We see them not only getting ready physically, but mentally as well. We also see how hard it is to succeed in the entertainment industry and the mental and emotional stresses stars face in the glare of the public spotlight.
I said to her once, doesn't this bother you? And she said, I expected this.
I had to really figure out who I was and believe in that and not believe anything else.
I love behind-the-scenes documentaries if they're done the right way. This doc looks like it gives us a peek at how she did it, but also why she did it, too.
I do this to connect with people and make them feel things because I want to feel something.
Jennifer Lopez Halftime streams on Netflix June 14th. If you're liking this video so far, please be sure to hit the like button until it turns black. That helps out with the algorithm. In at number 7 is Crimes of the Future, a sci-fi body horror film by director David Cronenberg.
The world is a much more dangerous place now that pain has all but disappeared.
In the future, Viggo Mortensen stars as Saul Tenser, a celebrity performance artist who grows new internal organs for the entertainment of his live audience. Along for the ride is Saul's wife, Caprice, played by 2-time Bond girl Léa Seydoux. As you might imagine, there are a finite amount of performances that Saul can do while using accelerated evolution syndrome to perform for his audience.
I don't like what's happening with the body, in particular what's happening with my body, which is why I keep cutting it up.
Apparently, Crimes of the Future is not related to David Cronenberg's other movie entitled Crimes of the Future that came out way back in 1970. Regardless, this Crimes of the Future looks like the typical kind of weird horror sci-fi we've come to expect from the writer-director. like Scanners, The Fly, and Existence.
Let us not be afraid to map the chaos inside. Let us create a map.
Crimes of the Future hits theaters June 3. In at number 6 is Hollywood Stargirl, a sequel to the 2020 teen romance Stargirl, with Grace VanderWaal returning as the titular character.
Stargirl.
I'm new to California, but here's to trying new things.
I'm Evan.
I'm Stargirl.
Cool name.
What's going on out here, Evan?
She's our new neighbor.
Her mom, played by Judy Greer, relocate to Los Angeles for work. And Grace quickly starts to make new friends that help her explore and grow her creative side.
You want to be in our movie?
All right, let's do it. That's Roxanne Martel. She put out one album and then nothing.
Write your own stuff.
No, I just really like other people's stuff.
This feels like a fun, coming-of-age movie that can be enjoyed by the whole family. Along for the ride is Elijah Richardson as love interest Evan, Uma Thurman as reclusive former musician Roxanne Martel, and Taxi star and comedy legend Judd Hirsch as Mr. Mitchell.
You gave me something I thought only existed in pictures.
That was a keeper. Let's take a break.
Hollywood Stargirl streams on Disney Plus June 3. In at number 5 is Cha-Cha Real Smooth, a look at the struggle many of us face after college to find our careers and ourselves.
I can't believe college is over.
So you either don't have a job or you have a bad job.
How much does a party starter get paid, I wonder?
I have a bad job. Yeah.
Cooper Raiff stars as Andrew, a 20-something stuck somewhere between kid and adult. Dakota Johnson stars as Domino, a 30-something single mom with a special needs daughter. Somehow, Andrew forms a connection with the autistic Lola, played by Vanessa Burkhardt, and the 22-year-old Andrew acts as a bridge between the 12-year-old Lola and the 32-year-old Domino.
How about I bet you $300 I can get her on the dance floor?
She really likes you.
I really like her. You and Lola dance your booties off. Oh, I don't know how to moonwalk.
Cha-Cha Real Smooth looks like a sweet character study about growing up and becoming an adult without losing that inner kid inside. Leslie Mann and Brad Garrett star as Andrew's mom and stepdad in this comedy drama, also written and directed by Cooper Raiff.
I want to thank you for being so kind to Lola.
Easiest thing in the world. Do you have a husband?
I have a fiance.
I hear you're a great party starter.
I hear you're a great professional lawyer.
Cha-Cha Real Smooth streams on Apple TV Plus June 17th. To see more ranking videos like this one, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button until it turns white. That'll let you know whenever I post a new video. In at number 4 is Spiderhead, an action crime drama from Top Gun Maverick Joseph Kosinski.
In science, we have to explore the unknown.
They've been testing me up and down. A lot weirder stuff than usual.
Spiderhead starts in the near future where criminals can work off prison time if they participate in medical experiments for drug companies. Chris Hemsworth stars as Steve Abnesti, the scientist running experiments on people, and Miles Teller stars as Jeff, one of the prisoners trying to reduce his time left in jail. Needless to say, the morality of the situation is flimsy at best.
Time to worry about crossing lines was a lot of lines ago. Our work will save lives, many lives. We're making the world a better place.
Spiderhead feels like it might be a Clockwork Orange meets The Truman Show. And it feels like the further into the film we get, the more Kosinski will embrace the absurd.
Beautiful people get away with too much, and I say that having benefited myself from time to time.
Spiderhead streams on Netflix June 17th. In at number 3 is Lightyear, the 26th feature film from Pixar and the 5th film in the Toy Story franchise.
It's not just protecting your body, it's protecting the universe.
Ready, Captain Lightyear?
You need my help?
Negative.
Are you sure? I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Captain America actor Chris Evans steps into the role of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Joining Evans in the cast are Dale Soules, Keke Palmer, Taika Waititi, Peter Sohn, and Josh Brolin. This is a younger, inexperienced Buzz Lightyear who feels guilt over a mission failure he blames on himself.
I plan to finally finish the mission.
Who are you talking to, Buzz?
No one.
Are we going to crash?
Well, technically, yes.
That was utterly terrifying, and I regret having joined you.
This feels like a more mature film than the previous Toy Story movies, with more action than comedy and a slightly different animation style. It's also the first Pixar movie to get a theatrical release since Onward in March 2020.
I think I need a bag.
No, engage your helmet. That'll catch it.
Let's go finish the mission.
Lightyear hits theaters June 24th.
I don't really know how to say this without sounding crazy. I can travel through time, but every time I play a song on the mixtape, it takes me back in time to the moment we first heard it together.
I Am Mother's Clara Rugard flips the script on time travel romances as she is the one traveling through time to save her boyfriend, all with the help of a time-traveling mixtape. Top Gun's Lewis Pullman plays Harrison, the boyfriend, and Danny Glover plays Cooper, the father figure voice of wisdom. Press Play hits theaters June 24th.
I need to disable your command center, so I will be getting into that room.
You want this room? Come and get it.
The Fast and the Furious' Elsa Pataki stars as Army Captain J.J. Collins defending a naval platform from terrorists in Interceptor. Point Break's Luke Bracey stars as Alexander, the terrorist trying to steal weapons. J.J. Collins is the only one standing between him and weapons capable of killing entire cities. Interceptor hits Netflix June 3.
You feel like coming in for a drink?
Yeah. Have you noticed anyone watching you in your apartment?
No.
This guy has been watching us since we moved in.
An American actress moves to Bucharest and immediately starts feeling creeped out by a voyeuristic neighbor in Watcher. Micah Moore plays the increasingly paranoid Julia, afraid the peeping Tom across the street might actually be a serial killer on the loose. Watcher hits theaters June 3. In at number 2 is Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. I Want You Back star Jenny Slate's stop-motion animated movie about a sentient mollusk who wears footwear.
My cousin fell asleep in a pocket, and that's why I don't like the saying everything comes out of the wash.
Jenny Slate came up with Marcel the Shell after getting fired from Saturday Night Live. The animated shorts took off during the early years of YouTube, and she and then-husband Dean Fleischer Camp wrote 2 books to go along with the video shorts. So, in a way, Marcel the Shell has always been about family.
Do you think they could be out there?
Marcello, let's forget about being afraid. Just take the adventure.
Most summer movies follow the bigger is better formula for drawing people to theaters. I like that Marcel the Shell with Shoes On appears to do the exact opposite. A tiny character in a low-budget film telling a simple story about searching for your loved ones.
There's so many places that they could be.
Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Must be so many others like me.
Marcel the Shell with Shoes On hits theaters June 24. In at number 1 is Jurassic World Dominion, the 3rd and final Jurassic World film, and the 6th overall flick in the Jurassic Park franchise.
I promise you, I am gonna get her back.
Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard return as Owen Grady and Claire Dearing to complete the World trilogy. Also back are original Jurassic Park stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum, reprising their roles 29 years after the first film.
If our world's gonna survive, what matters is what we do now.
I could use your expertise.
You coming or what?
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom really made a mess of the franchise last time around, and Dominion appears to pick up in the aftermath of all of the clones being released into nature. The action looks like a big step up from the other Jurassic World films, and it looks like they're bringing back some humor to the films that was sorely missing from the last few.
You made a promise to a dinosaur. Yeah. What?
Jurassic World Dominion hits theaters June 10. You've seen my list? Now let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments section down below, what movies are you looking forward to watching the most this month? To see my top 10 list for movies this summer, please be sure to click right over here. I've been Dragon Movie Guy, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.